Hey guys, it's Friday before tax. You guys are so excited because it's tax next week, and I'm so excited because, it's tax next week. So we are going to review some genetics type stuff, and then, that's it. And then you'll do your little worksheet again. Isn't that exciting? Okay, so I'm going to go to the paper, and we're going to look at the parts of DNA. Remember that DNA is made up of nucleotides, nucleotides, and those are the small parts that make up DNA, okay? So you have a phosphate, a sugar, and a base. All right. So anyhow, so you have phosphate, a sugar, and a base. And the base can be any of these letters. Remember, DNA has A, T, C, and G. And you can remember it spells at, or Tabby Antlers, or Cover Girl, or Go Cowboys, or Gorgeous Coward, Good Coward, Great Coward. Yes. Gorgeous Coward is probably the one you're going to remember. Remember? Because that's Gorgeous Coward. Okay, so that's DNA. And we find DNA where? Okay, I hope that the smartest person in class said that, whoever you may be. We find DNA in the nucleus of the cell. Alright, the nucleus. There's DNA. Okay, alright, so that's what we're talking about. We're talking about DNA, and DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. Awesome. Okay, and so within every single cell, you have, except your red blood cells, you have 46 chromosomes. Remember, a chromosome is just DNA really, really, really tight. So how many chromosomes? 46. Okay? All right, remember that there are a couple differences, and one of those is your sperm and your egg. And they each have how many? Smartest person in class, answer? 23. They each have 23, because sperm and egg together make 46. Look at that. See? Math. That's a higher level right there. Okay, so that is that. Okay, remember that whenever we need more DNA, there's a process, and that process is called DNA replication. Alright, DNA replication. And in DNA replication, the DNA inside of the nucleus basically just, hold on, it splits open, and nucleotides come in, and they make 2 new strands of DNA. I know, it's awesome. Okay, so anyhow, and sometimes mistakes can happen, and they're very, 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 very rare, but those mistakes, we're going to just look at a couple of them. And one of them is whenever, like, say it's supposed to be A, T, C, G, A, T, T, okay? Well, there is a kind that basically is just one is deleted. We call that a deletion. There's another kind, say it's that same strand, and you add something to it. What do you think that would be called? Smartest kid in class now? Answer? Okay, and it's an insertion. So I know you guys know a lot of this, but some of you might have forgotten because, well, you've learned a lot of information lately. Okay, so that's that. Alright, so we looked at the basic parts of DNA, and now we're about to look at just what is a karyotype. Alright, so karyotype is basically, remember you said you have how many chromosomes in every cell? in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is 46. Okay, so a karyotype is basically a picture of all the different pairs all the way up to 23, because we have 23 pairs. And remember, the 23rd pair is your X or your Y or your other X. And if there's some sort of, maybe there's 3 or there's only 1 or whatever of any of these pairs, then that's some sort of mutation. And one of the examples is Down syndrome. And Down syndrome is whenever there's 3 21s. So it goes all the way through, so that's first, second, third, fourth, go on and on and on, all the way until the 23rd pair. And that is karyotypes. Alright, so that's it for this one, because you guessed it, that noise in the background is my daughter crying. So we'll be right back.